Veterans Voices. It's sponsored by Douthit Insurance and Marathon Quick Stop.
Doyle Boothroyd was aboard the USS Missouri in Pearl Harbor when the Japanese Instrument of Surrender was signed, ending World War II. In just a few weeks, he's going back to Hawaii to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the peace treaty. In this week's Veterans Voices, Ansley Daniels shares how this trip is 5 years in the making.
This is a picture that was taken during the signing. The signing is 4 decks below, down on the main deck. That's me right there.
Doyle Boothroyd joined the Navy right out of high school at 17 so he wouldn't be drafted.
Yeah, I was a weather observer called a ruggifer mate. In the Navy, we had to take a weather observation every half hour. And it takes quite a crew to go around the clock and take a weather observation every half hour.
Boothroyd spent time in Galveston, San Diego, and Pearl Harbor. He was aboard the USS Missouri on September 2nd, 1945, when the Japanese surrendered, bringing World War II to an end.
The Missouri is Admiral Halsey's flagship, and like I say, his staff was 198 people, and we were all aboard the ship when the treaty was signed. The peace treaty was signed in a half an hour, and when the last Jap signed it, General MacArthur says, "Gentlemen, the proceedings are complete."
And now, 80 years later, Boothroyd and 7 other sailors from the ship are returning to Hawaii to commemorate the 80th anniversary.
At the time of the signing 80 years ago, it didn't mean a great deal. It was just an active war, but as time went on, it started meaning a lot more.
This trip was supposed to have already happened back in 2020, but COVID forced that ceremony to be virtual.
I'm fortunate that I've lived an extra 5 years. And physically good enough health to go.
Boothroyd and his wife leave on August 29th. For Veterans Voices, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Boothroyd is also an Army veteran, moving from the Navy Reserves to the Army Reserves while he was in college at Iowa State University during the Korean War.